What's up, everybody? Welcome to the JetLounge podcast. This is episode number 14, man. 14. This is a crazy run we're on a race to number 50. Hopefully we can get to 50 before the end of the year, so stay tuned and stick with us. But, JetQuest or JetLounge podcast is all about entrepreneurship, travel, lifestyle, and just the pursuit of something greater. The vibe is all about just, if you were to be traveling in a first class airport lounge and you're at the bar, you just meet interesting people and y'all just like start talking, you have a drink with them and you're just hearing like really interesting stories from successful people who are traveling all around the world, right? So that's what this is all about. But today I am in Chicago, Illinois with a good friend and an entrepreneur. She is a mother. She is a business owner. She is successful in what she's doing in the beauty and health and beauty industry. So I'm super excited to have Miss Amanda Ibarra on the show. What's good, Amanda?
Hi, thank you so much.
You nervous?
A little.
All right, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. So yeah, like we like to get straight into it and kind of have our guests talk about, just introduce themselves, who you are, where you're from, and what it is that you do.
Okay, I'm Amanda Ibarra. I own Luxe Brows here in the Chicagoland area. We've been in business for a little over 7 years. I'm a mother of 2 boys, and yeah, I love health and fitness and being an entrepreneur.
Okay. So like, tell me how like your upbringing kind of got you into, like, did you already know you wanted to be an entrepreneur as a kid, or like what molded you into turning into the business owner that you are today?
Yes, I think first I knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I just didn't know what. And then growing up, I just, I started giving people makeovers like throughout
like
my
in
life.
High school or like
No,
after?
earlier.
Oh, for
like
real?
I was like 10 and I was giving people makeovers at
Like
my
adults?
house. No, like girls,
Okay,
just girls. Like we were like, come over, let's do a makeover. Like I was always making girls over, doing things for them. And then I was like, okay, like I think this is then going into high school. I did like hair and makeup in high school for just like, I don't know, coworkers.
Mm-hmm.
So then when I had to decide what I wanted to do after high school, I was like, okay, I'll just go to cosmetology school because that's what I love to do. So I was just in the beauty industry right away. I did freelancing like hair and makeup. I worked in a hair salon. I did like every beauty job possible.
Can you braid hair?
Yeah, somewhat.
Really?
Not really good, but like I definitely could braid.
Could you
I
braid my hair?
Probably not as good as that.
Okay, all right.
This is a long time ago. I feel like I'm retired.
Okay, so when was it that you like did you officially say, okay, I'm gonna be a business owner or start a business and like kind of transfer out of like the hustling mode and just freelancing?
Well, I'm always a hustler, but
Right.
I think in my head, always, I wanted to own my own business. So no matter where I was, salon, working for a company, whatever, it was always my goal. How can I get out of here and do my own thing? And I think it was just, for me, it was building the clientele that gave me the confidence to actually do it.
Yeah. No, I mean, that makes sense. Like, for me, as somebody building a company that's a startup and like now we're building tech, it's all about having proof of concept, which is what you just said, creating traction, having customers. So the first thing that I ever did before I even had a website, like we just made an Instagram account and started promoting trips. Like we were accepting payments for trips on Cash App and Zelle before we had a website or even a bank account, like a business bank account, I mean. But like once we had proof that people wanted to do it, we just kept it pushing. And eventually I started coming up with like, how do we make this real? How do we create a strategy behind it? Like, how do we legalize the business and get the entities and all of that stuff? So honestly, I think that's always the best way to do it, is just to start. The better you can start without screwing a bunch of shit up is better. But like starting is way better than having procrastination and then always trying to be perfect before you take action.
Yeah. Before I had my brow studio business, I had a hair and makeup wedding business on the side always. So I did that for like 10 years.
I feel like that's like really, really.
So every weekend I was always I worked with like a wedding network and I always did like freelancing hair and makeup or on my own business. So I feel like I always like wanted that freedom of doing something on my own. But yeah, like you said, like it's just like building the clientele. And then I had to pick an exact service to stick with. So I ended up doing to master and then build on. So I picked brows. It was quick money. Brows were coming up in the world 10 years ago. They weren't before that. So it was like the next big thing. And I just saw the opportunity and I took it.
So where is it right now with the business? Like, what's the main focus? Are y'all expanding? Like, you have products? Where's the business right now?
Yeah, so right now we do almost every brow service that you could imagine. We've mastered brows as a whole. We have brow products. We have trainings that we provide for other cosmetologists or estheticians. Like anything that we can do with brows, like we've expanded and we've done it.
Right. Mm-hmm. So do y'all have services or digital service? Not services, products also?
Yeah, we have products. Yeah,
Okay.
brow products.
Let's talk
So
about
we
your
have.
products. What are the products?
Okay, well, one is right here.
Okay.
So our main product is our brow gel, which sets the brow hairs in place. It's amazing. We have brow pencils, we have highlighters, we have brushes.
So did you like go to the manufacturer and like pick out like a quality one that you wanted and stuff like that? Or how did you
got like a bunch of sample products and then we used them for a couple months and we picked out what we liked and then we
Yeah, we don't want to give the
branded
whole
it.
sauce on how you do
No,
that.
we don't want to
competition, but yeah.
But yeah,
okay.
so sample products for a while. We used them on clients and we mastered like what we love, like
Yeah.
to use on clients.
Yeah, no, that's really big because I feel like a lot of people, whether it's from barbershops all the way to brows or eyelashes or body sculpting, any kind of beauty type of business or, aesthetic business, they a lot of times lean in and focus on the everyday things, like the one thing, like doing the brows and forget to think about courses, like you said. Like you can do a course and bring in 20 people who pay $5,000 or something for a 5-day course. And then you have digital products and then you have physical products that you can sell online. And that's how you scale and eventually can build a brand that you can retire from as far as doing your everyday braiding or brows or microblading, whatever the thing is.
Which is the ultimate goal,
Yeah.
right? So we also have like merch that our clients like are obsessed with and like little things that we just represent in our studio. It's like not your average brow studio. Or
do y'all have like a community area where people can kick it and hang out or anything like that?
we have a lounge area that's
Yeah.
pretty cute.
Hookah? I'm just kidding. I know y'all don't have
no.
hookah in Chicago.
We don't do hookah in Chicago.
I was here yesterday. I was like, Amanda, where is the hookah at? Like, I'm such a Houston person.
I said, we don't do that here.
We have Houston, like we have hookah everywhere in Houston. Like if you're a restaurant, you almost can't survive without it. But
Yeah, everywhere else. Yeah, but not here.
I don't get it. But okay, yeah, no, that's amazing. Where's the website where people can find it?
luxbrowsandbeauty.shop.
Okay. How do
You'll
you
find
spell
everything.
Lux
You'll find
Brows, Lux or Lux?
Yes, Lux.
Okay.
Brows and beauty, the word and.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Do you have any questions for me about anything that I have going on, or did you just have any random questions? I like to throw that in the beginning and towards the end.
I would say like, what was your biggest obstacle when you started the business?
Money.
That would be my main question. Yeah, money. Okay.
Money. I mean, it's the same as everybody's. Well, it's not, and it's not just money. It's information, right? So, I learned a lot of information through failing, and I learned through asking for constant advice. So, in my search for more money to execute what I was trying to do, instead of just directly asking the people with money for money, I asked for advice and I asked for their opinions. And within that, I got so much information on what they truly were looking to invest in and what winning startups were actually doing and what they were able to explain to investors. So that was like a PhD course, over a 2-year period. It's just talking to people who on a regular basis deploy millions of dollars towards up and coming businesses on what they're looking at, what they're looking for. And realizing that I had a lot of those things. I just need to be able to narrow my story and how I'm explaining it. So I would really say, you said the biggest challenge?
Like that,
Yeah, the biggest challenge was like learning how to do that. It's kind of two things. It's the money and understanding the information that I was lacking to be able to get to the money. But also it's the team. Like you need a team for sure.
Yeah.
But learning how to take your time when bringing on new people, especially if you're doing like a startup. Like what you're doing is more of a traditional business where you can start making more money on a regular basis today. You can hire another brow person and she can bring her own clientele and make money on her own today. With a startup, it's more like we're going to make money in 2 years type of deal. Like
Yeah.
the business has to be fed today and all of us have to understand that. And that's why you have a lot of people in like Silicon Valley who are able to quickly restart business because they've already had an exit from a successful business and have a little bit of cushion to live on while they're starting this next thing. Houston's not really a startup city. I don't think Chicago's really much of a startup city, honestly. I think it's more like you got Boston, Miami, Silicon Valley, New York, right? So, yeah, I would say like finding the correct and right people, understanding the place that I'm at in recruiting, and then also just the money, that's more than one thing, but there's so much more to
I
it.
agree. Like hiring employees and then learning like money management and stuff. When you start a business, you don't know what you're doing, right? You just have an idea and you're passionate about it, and then you're just learning along the way. So
Action.
Yeah, every day, money and the hiring employees is definitely like.
But that's great that you said that because it's so true. You really get so many people who get stuck with paralysis by analysis, as they call it. And I would rather have an idiot on fire than a genius on ice every time. Because that idiot on fire is really going to learn quick what things don't work. Like a dog learns not to step on a hot stove very soon.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's hot. Not going to do that again. Poop. Don't do that. I don't get a treat when I do this. Like they quickly will learn. But an idiot, like a genius, just like, I haven't perfected this yet. Like he's not learning or getting anything done.
Right.
So yeah, I definitely recommend you guys to take action before trying to be perfect, right? So let's get into some travel stuff, right? So, what's the best place you traveled to? Like when I first met you, or even like followed you, like you were doing a lot of traveling.
Yeah.
You've been to like F1 before. I've seen that. That looks fun.
So fun.
What's like your favorite place you've ever been to?
My most favorite place right now would probably be California or like San Diego.
Really?
Yeah.
In the world?
Well, I haven't really done a lot of
international travel.
Yeah, just because of my boys.
Shout out to JetLounge. It's time.
Yeah, I'm like, I want to go to the Tokyo trip we were talking about.
It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, but so I guess like in the U.S., I would say I like love San Diego. I love California.
Like L.A.
Yeah.
San Diego and L.A. or
no? I think San
more
Diego
so San Diego.
wins.
What's in San Diego?
Like the weather's great. It's one of the top happiest places to live.
Really?
You can do so much stuff. Yeah. My kids go. It's just like I love that I can do stuff for myself and like my kids love going. So it's just kind of like my happy place.
Is San Diego, but you have been to LA before, right?
Briefly, yeah. More
Really?
like Newport or like. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. I lived in LA for like 4 years, but I went to San Diego once. It was really nice. And they have some like amazing beaches that I didn't know that they had. So
yeah.
It's pretty dope. So what's your top 3 places on your like to-go list that you want to go to?
Okay, good question. Well, Tokyo. I want to go there.
All right.
I want to go to Spain.
All right.
For sure.
Couple of JetQuest locations.
Probably like London.
Okay.
Oh, no, Morocco.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't been to Morocco either.
Scratch London. Just go to Morocco.
Well, if you go to Barcelona from here, you're probably going to stop in London.
Yeah, I could do it. Yeah.
I've been in London twice on layovers, and that's all I needed.
Like
full day.
2 nights, maybe. Not even one.
Not even.
Not even one?
A full night. That's it.
Yeah,
I went to London on my way to Barcelona. I got there, caught the train from the airport to, whatever part of London I was in. Went to like main touristy district. Went and saw Big Ben. Went and saw Buckingham Palace. Went and saw one other place that's like really important. A couple places I forgot. Went to the Soho House out there, like the original Soho House in London. And went to like one other place, like all in one day. And there's like all the main things that you would do in London. Yeah. Ate some like London food. And
it would be like a quick little Europe trip.
I did it. Yeah. I did it. And then we went out that night. And obviously I'm sure there's a lot more. There's more nightlife that I probably could have tapped into. I know London has a big like Caribbean culture too, but I'm kind of good. Okay. Right. I and all the people from London talk shit about London. They never really. You don't have any friends from London? Mm-mm. Every friend I have from London, they literally talk shit about it. Like, don't come here. Let's meet in Spain or something.
Okay. I could see that.
yeah, I'm just like, okay, if y'all don't like it, I'm not going to
Overrated,
spend my money
maybe.
on the way
Yeah.
there. So you already kind of named two. I was going to say, like, which JetQuest trip would be the main one that you would go on if you could go on one this year?
I would do Tokyo because it's somewhere where I wouldn't solo travel.
Yeah.
Because I do love solo travel. I would definitely do something like that.
Why is Tokyo a trip for you? Because, I mean, you said it twice.
Oh, sorry. I don't know why. It's just like,
You just curious.
I think it's so interesting. Yeah, I'm so curious.
No, Tokyo is definitely a crazy
Culture,
one.
everything.
Yeah, I
Way of life,
It's
technology, everything.
no, for real.
Yeah.
I was, we were just talking about this in the car, but like the word depression is funny because I don't think I've ever really truly had a crazy depression, but it's definitely a dopamine drop coming from Tokyo back to America.
Okay.
Because it is built for like consumerism.
Mm-hmm.
There's like flashing lights everywhere, neon signs everywhere. The
Yeah.
food, the best food in the world, bar none. Minus the fact that they don't have a lot of great fruit options. It's not very tropical as far as the food.
Okay.
But it's more so like meats and seafoods and savory type
Yeah.
of thing. But yeah, I mean,
I love savory, so. I would
yeah,
do that.
I love that too. I just wish that there was fruit options
Mm-hmm.
to start the day with because I'm a big, like I drink a smoothie every day. I try to have a lot of fruit. Okay, so Tokyo, we're gonna make that happen.
Yeah,
We'll
okay.
talk about that. So let's get into credit. So shout out to Credit Jump Solutions. So my business partner Shaquille, he owns Credit Jump Solutions, and that's my co-host normally on the show. But I want to talk about credit and how you might utilize that in business. Do you utilize credit in your business, or did you just build it straight from the ground up, not using any credit to get started?
Yeah, to be honest, I didn't need credit to start my business.
Right.
So it didn't really play a role.
So you just started promoting it, you started doing the service and started telling people that you were doing it. And
Yeah.
so do you use credit now?
We just lease spaces. You don't need credit to lease spaces.
You just need to pay the payment.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you use credit now?
Now, personally, yes. For business, no, not yet.
Okay. So did you like grow up like with your parents breaking down to you the, I don't know, like teaching you about credit, or did you know about business credit
No,
and things?
honestly, everything I've learned is on my own. My parents never taught me anything financial, really.
That's
I had
pretty
to learn
good.
it all on my own.
That's
Yeah.
not good. I'm saying it's pretty good that
No.
you've been able to build your business
Yes.
successfully without even using it.
It's definitely one thing that I like constantly talk about and tell people, and something that I want to teach my kids growing up is more like financial advice and how to create a life for themselves and be financially stable, because I had to learn that as I went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously you have a business now. So are you building business credit now purposely?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm building business credit, and then I have my own, like, I've owned a home since I was 24, so just like building stuff with that.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's major. I think I didn't even understand what business credit was until 26. And I was like, the fuck is going on out here? Like, why do we not know about
Yeah, it's
this?
something that you have to learn like along the way as a business owner. You're like, wait, okay, how can I utilize this? How do I build it? Like, you have so many questions. So
It's really kind of like, I'm a big conspiracy theorist, as they call them
Okay.
nowadays. But to me, it's just somebody who has questions about society and the world. But I'm just like, yo, why first of all, this doesn't make sense. We have fake money that we can pull out of nowhere if we, have this score at a certain number that's
Yeah.
also created. But, if that's the game we're playing, why doesn't everybody know it? And well, obviously it's not for everybody to know, but it's really not that hard to grasp and understand once you start learning about it. But you can use it to your advantage so much if you learn it young. So like, yeah, it's very big that you teach your kids that and get them ahead. Cause like, if I would have known about credit and business credit at, how old is your oldest son?
13.
At 13, I probably would have been a millionaire at 21.
Oh, 100%.
And that's not
Especially with like the
boosting.
work ethic that I had. Like,
Yeah.
I would be so motivated to like get it up there.
Yeah.
I would have
And
tried to figure it out.
and you say your parents like didn't teach you about credit. So one thing my mom used to always be like, and I say this on like every episode, I don't know if my mom has actually watched any of these podcasts, but like, Mom, I'm not
We're always like,
blaming
shout
you.
out to mom.
Yeah,
Never
shout out to my
watched it.
mom. I'm not blaming you for not knowing about credit at an early age. What I'm explaining is that a lot of parents who don't use business credit for their business, even though my mom would tell me to pay attention and focus on my credit, I was an entrepreneur at like 21. So I'm like, I don't need credit. I'm finna be a millionaire in 2 years. Like, I
Yeah.
don't fucking need that. But if she would have explained to me, or if she would have known or been doing it herself, whether she'd known or not, if she'd been doing it herself and said, hey, you need to be paying attention to your credit because
Yeah.
you can utilize the credit towards growing your business. I would have then paid a lot more attention to it because my main focus was on my business.
Right.
I'm thinking in my head, I don't need credit because I'm not planning on getting a house or a car anytime soon.
Okay.
'Cause that's all I'm thinking that it's really for, getting an apartment, getting a house, getting a car.
Okay.
Not realizing you can utilize credit for, pretty much everyday life and major investments, expanding your business, scaling your business, et cetera. So yeah, we always like to tap into that and talk about it. But what would you say you could probably use your credit for as far as expanding what you're doing now?
I mean, I could buy the building that I'm leasing, like you could buy the building that
Talk your shit.
I'm going to be in business like 10 years soon. I need to move in 2 years. I signed a 2-year lease.
Do you want to buy the building?
I mean, it would be cool to own that building that you're leasing from, I think. I feel like in 10 years in business, I want to like stay where I'm at for a long time because there's, you sign a lease and there's limited amount of time that you're there. I mean, you could sign a 10-year lease, but who wants to do that?
After 10 years, yeah, might as well move into ownership.
Yeah, so I mean, that would be the point. Yeah.
Okay,
Ownership.
so you mentioned that you had a house since you were 24. Do you have any other investments or major investments that you've put money into on the side of running your business already?
Unfortunately, no, but it is like one of my biggest goals, top goals, is to invest in other properties.
So we got to definitely tap in with Shaquille on Credit Jump Solutions so we can figure out, get your business credit.
100%.
A1,
Yeah.
Okay. So how do you think about money long term as far as like freedom, security, and just options?
I mean, I guess my mindset's always money buys freedom, right? So investing and getting passive income is
Freedom
like top
isn't free.
priority. Yeah, there's always a price.
Money buys freedom.
Yep.
100%. We said the same thing. Like freedom isn't free. It takes blood, sweat, work, money, everything to really have options in life to do what you want to do, where you want to do it, with who you want to do it. Okay, so let's get into some more fun topics. So we were talking about a lot of this stuff. You said you went to like 3 Diddy parties in your 20s. I'm just kidding. She didn't say that, guys.
No, I didn't. You're rude.
I'm just kidding. But so let's talk about dating though. So dating as an entrepreneur, just dating period. Dating as a mother, like what do you look for now while you're dating?
Now is way different from like a couple years
We'll talk about
ago.
both.
But
What were you looking for then? What are you looking for now?
Okay, well, I was married, so it's different. I feel like
Let them know. I was married.
I was married. I'm not just a mom. I'm not just a baby mom. I was a wife. I have 2 boys. I got divorced like 4 years ago almost. So I guess like beginning of my single life, I was just looking for like experience and fun and like life in general, right?
What type of experience?
Just like living, I wanted to get to know myself again. So dating was like so hard. I was like, what do I talk about? Who am I? What is my favorite color? Like I'm so confused. Yes. Really? I was just a mom. I was so in it.
That was your personality.
Mom, business owner, that's it. And a wife. I was a great wife. Yeah, that's it. That was my life. And then all of a sudden I wanted the divorce and I wanted the split. But then all of a sudden I'm like, wait, who am I? Like, what do I want? Actually, I know I wasn't happy, but who am I as a person? I'm not the same person I was when I was 18 when I met this person. I'm now 30, a woman, an adult, a mother, now a single mom, business owner. That my business grew so much.
During the wedding? I mean, not the wedding, the marriage or after the marriage?
Kind of in between. I filed for divorce and expanded my business at the exact same time. It was crazy. But I think survival mode like really
turned you up.
Yeah, it turned you up. Survival mode will get you places like you never even thought you would.
That's so funny. I think the biggest time frame in my dad's business was when him and my mother split. I mean, he had the most revenue he ever generated.
Thrive.
Man, what? And he was in the gym like crazy.
Me too.
Like, man, you stay out of marriages all the time.
I remember my girlfriend goes, Amanda, you filed for divorce and then got abs. I'm like, Yes, like
But that's not fair to the man. Like, did you not have
I was still
abs for
hot
the
then.
whole relationship?
No, I was working out, just not as
I don't know
much.
y'all's relationship, but
Yeah.
whatever was happening there. So I'm not going to speak on that specifically.
Right, yeah, me
but
neither.
There's so many times when I see like, there was a girl who posted a video on Instagram that had went viral and she was like out of shape and like just not it. And I know you say you still look good, but like this girl in particular was bad.
Okay.
And then she was like, before and then like after I found myself, or like, when his loss. And I'm like, he didn't lose out on anything. You were lazy the whole time.
Well, I definitely wasn't lazy.
I'm not saying you. I'm just saying
I get
this. It's just a funny thing because it was a post that was supposed to be like, I guess, shitting on him, but it was like, okay, but you only
Why
did
weren't
that
you
because he
doing
tried to tell you, hey, I would like it if you took care of yourself.
Yeah.
And she didn't, and then he broke up with her.
Yeah, it was never the case. That
No?
was never the case.
No, that was just a funny post. I looked at that.
Yeah.
The comments were going in on her.
I've seen that, yeah.
You seen the one I'm talking about? Or
No,
something like
but I
it?
just know what you're talking about.
Yeah, no,
yes,
they
when
were
you're like,
wearing her ass
Yeah.
out in the comments. They was like, girl, this is not the flex.
no, I think
Dog.
overall I just wanted better for my life. So
Yeah.
everything else changed
Abs
after
immediately
that.
showed up.
Yes.
Trips to
The
Miami.
glow up, it happened. The solo trips. I found myself. I was literally dating for fun to get to know me.
So what did you learn?
I learned what I like, what I don't like, who I am. I got my personality back.
When did you start that relationship with your husband?
Like 18.
Okay.
I was young.
Yeah,
you
you're a
know?
kid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I can't relate to that. I do not know. So how have your standards changed as you've grown?
Yeah, so now I take it a little more seriously. I'm way more selective with my time. I feel like now currently I'm like literally dating to marry. Yeah, so it's changed. It's not for fun. It's not for learning myself. I know who I am. I know what I have to offer now. And yeah, my standards have changed and my expectations as well.
Where would you say is the best place to look for somebody to date?
You tell me. Like, where they at?
I mean, I would definitely say a JetQuest trip, just because we have some quality statistics on people actually finding a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and even husbands and wives. But also like gyms,
Yeah, gyms.
Networking events, business events. That's really the main ones.
Okay.
I feel like the more detail you get, there's a lot of people who go to like Pilates and stuff specifically just to meet women. I don't know. I've never been to Pilates, but I feel like that's like a thing, kind of like on some passport bros type of stuff.
I mean,
what do you think, Tom? Like, I don't know.
I feel like, like gyms, I feel like I'm around like-minded people.
Yeah.
I don't think I could date anybody that's not working out or
100%.
doing, that
you
for
definitely
themselves.
have to find those things that you're not.
It's like, okay, I want that, so let me go to the gym. Maybe I'm not going to the gym to find somebody though. I'm in my zone, but okay, I'm around that.
But being in that environment and being kind of, so like for me, I was completely against dating from like 21 to 27.
Okay.
And so it took a mindset shift.
It's a long time.
Yeah, I mean, I was like establishing the foundation of a business. Like from 21 to 26, I was a part of a company where I made like my first 6 figures, and I was planning on making my first millions within that company.
Yeah.
Then they went bankrupt. So it was about a year and a half in between the time they went bankrupt until the time that I started JetQuest. And that was around the time I was like, okay, I'm open to being in a relationship now. Like I'm 27. I know exactly who I am, which I, for the most part, always knew what I wanted.
Yeah.
But learning more about myself and what non-negotiables were and exactly what I want and what I bring to the table, it was a different time frame, right? And then also just like getting past the point of like young man fantasies and like wanting to get that stuff out of the way.
Okay.
And just feeling
checking
like
it off your list.
Feeling like like I don't know what it like. I got all that stuff out the way.
Okay.
So it's really no more that I could do. I'm like, I want legacy at the end of the day, and I always have. But like at this point, like the logic was way stronger than the young man emotions of like, but I want that.
Yeah.
So
I think it's hard to date or even think of dating when you're so like locked in and focused. What do you think?
Yeah, I would agree.
To me, it's the last thing on my mind.
Yeah, I would agree. I would say, I mean, I have attempted to make exceptions in certain places for people that I thought, not to mention like being an entrepreneur, we kind of talked about this a little bit too, is like it's a very mentally challenging process. Like,
yeah.
You have to have a high pain tolerance, risk tolerance. You have to be able to dig yourself out of situations that you didn't cause. You have to be able to think critically in emotionally challenging situations. Like, I can go on the list, but like there's just a lot that you deal with, right? And you got to be fully focused. So you have to deal with another person that only adds to that. Like, they have to be your partner. That doesn't mean that they have to also be the entrepreneur type. They could purely be like support, or they could purely be, promotion or organization or just multiplication of what it is that you do, whatever. But they have to have some way that they amplify you, and you guys together are better than just you guys separate. And like I said, I've tried to make some exceptions. I told myself last year that I was going to be completely single, and the year before that. And I made an exception each year for somebody that I thought wanted to come in and work with me on the business. And I kind of have this like Alex Hermosi dream situation where I'm going to work with somebody who I am dating. Yeah. And we build this empire together.
That's like
a dream scenario. Yeah, everybody wants that, right? But
yes.
I think at a certain point, you just got to get shit to a certain level, and if it happens, it's got to happen as naturally and randomly as possible.
Yeah.
Which I felt like the situations that I swear I didn't force those situations, but I feel like the situations that it came about were natural, and they weren't bad, they weren't negative, but the people weren't necessarily built for the exact position that I was in this startup journey. Because like I said, building a traditional business and a startup, two very different things, and definitely different psychologically, because way higher risk, but also way higher reward. And the turnaround time is different. Like, you can start a beauty business and make money your first year. Like, the money that we're building or making in our first year with JetQuest is going immediately back into the business. We're not really touching that.
Yeah.
You're not making money in tech. People are raising money in the tech business, and they're not going to get a return on that or make money back for 2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
And that money's still going back to employees. You're still not barely touching that. So yeah, most people are not built for that kind of a journey. So you really got to have somebody who either understands that, has already been a part of it, comprehends it, or it's just a very rare person in that.
It really is. Yeah. It's a mindset thing, I think, for me. If you're not like waking up in a positive mood and like ready to better yourself every day, it's just like such a turn off for me.
Do guys be coming up to you in the gym?
Yeah, but I do not talk to them.
What's like the line? What's like the lines they come up?
I think
to you
they know already. It's like everybody's like a regular, like, don't talk to her. No. She's not talking to you, boo.
Wait. So what's like the go-to when you have a guy come in the gym and try to say something to you?
I don't. I feel like it's only been a couple like that have actually had the balls, because I do have a resting bitch face. Yeah. I wouldn't come up to me in the gym either, boo.
You'd be like,
I don't know. I feel like, how do you stay so lean? What are you eating?
What? That's the game y'all are coming with in the gym? That is crazy, man.
Like, are you following a program? You're here every day. I'm like, damn right, I'm here every day. Like,
okay, let's put some positivity on the internet.
It's fine. I don't want to be hit on at the gym, though.
No, but let's just speak some positivity into the world. Like, so what would be a good way to approach a woman? Like, let's say it's a guy that you actually see, he's aesthetically pleasing to you, and he's like a guy you'd be interested in coming to talk to you in the gym. Like, you see him across the room and he's benching like 300, and he's like, oh, he looks solid. What would you like? Like, what would be common sense for him to come up and start a conversation with you with?
Damn.
Now, I'm going to segue this by saying women don't really know the answer to that question, which is the funny part. Guys, but it is not saying you look really lean. That is not it.
How do you stay so
The conversation is just like, hey, I noticed you from across the room. I think you're really beautiful. I'd like to get your name.
Okay.
Just being direct.
Yeah, directness.
Or a joke. Like,
I love funny. It's so important to me. Like, you better make me laugh, or I'm not spending the rest of my life with you.
That was aggressive, and she meant that.
I did mean that.
I'm trying to tell you, like, just a joke, like, come up, like, asking a girl why she's so lean is the stupidest shit I've heard today.
Like, what am I going to say to that? I eat really clean, and you see me here every day, don't you?
I love that you asked me that. Take my number.
I swear, I was a little thrown off by that one, for sure.
No, that's a good one. Nah, shout out to that guy, whoever he is.
I mean, I did get pretty lean, but... Let's not point it out.
Oh my God. Okay, so what are you scared of, if anything?
I mean, failure, right? We're scared of failure. I'm scared of not doing what I love one day, I think.
Okay.
We're talking about work.
Any life, anything.
Yeah, I guess life too. I show up to work and I like love what I do and I get to talk to people and connect with people. Like they change my life, I change theirs. Like, you know, I love that so much. And I love helping people. I feel I want to like do that for the rest of my life, like help people.
That's great. No, that's good. Okay. So I would ask then, do you think anything has held you back the most or at all? And do you feel like you've mostly pushed back from those things?
Something that's held me back. In business, right?
Life, business, anything.
I would say, I guess, just trying to balance like being a business owner and a mom is really hard. I have not figured it out, you know.
It's a nonstop.
Yeah, it's
process.
nonstop battle process, scheduling system that I work in my head. But I think finding I don't know, something that's holding me back, I guess, is like I love being a mom so much. Really, I know it sounds cliche or whatever.
You love being a mom. I hope you do.
Like,
yeah.
I know, but like I truly do. Like I wish I could just stay home and be with my kids, you know?
Yeah.
But I think that definitely is holding me back for sure.
Wanting to be a good mom?
Because I've missed out so much on my kid's life, building my business, starting out. I missed out on a lot of things.
Well, I mean.
So now it's like, it is holding back. I leave work early to make their sporting events. Like I have to be there. I have to be there for certain things now. Now that they're older in their prime, I think it's just like, I'm like, this is my son right now. It's literally my 13-year-old. I have to open the garage for him. Hold on. Hey, babe, I'm going to open the garage for you, okay? Oh, you got it? Okay. I love you.
This is good.
Okay, bye. Hello? Your day was good? Okay. I'm going to call you in a bit, okay?
I'll call you right back.
Okay, I love you so much. Bye.
So going into how you have, like, you basically said, like, you feel like sometimes that you're rushing through that. I mean, at the end of the day, life is short and, you know, you only have the opportunity to raise your kids from adolescence to adulthood once.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know, the business you've built and everything, your success gives them a life and a lifestyle that they have now.
It's so hard to balance, yeah, because you take the pros and cons and you're like, wait, I have this freedom with them because of that.
Do you believe in balance?
No, it's like this all the time.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I'm locked in and like my kids suffer, unfortunately. And then sometimes I'm in total mom mode and my business suffers. Like, it just is what it is. It's a back and forth thing.
I'm glad you said that because there's so many people who preach this bullshit of balance and, you know,
nobody has it figured out. Who?
And if you want to be the best or great at something, you completely lopside towards the focus, whatever it's sports, business, whatever. Like, and yeah, the rest of the family understands the sacrifice or, you know, lack of, you know, attention that they get. That's just what it is.
I mean, so many things you sacrifice. You sacrifice your friendships, your family time, your self time, dating time, you know, from the business and kids. It's like,
are your kids like blockers? Do they like try to stop you from having your single or your new dating life?
My 10-year-old, he is hilarious. He's gonna definitely block me.
Oh, that's crazy. Why? What does he do or say?
He's just funny. He's just so nosy.
Get away
He
from my
calls
mom.
me out. I'll be on the phone. He calls me out. Like it's just so funny.
Oh, well, hey, you might have to prevent him from doing that if you're trying to get married.
I know.
So what would you tell younger Amanda to, like, you know, if you could go back and talk to yourself at like 18 today?
Okay, 18-year-old me? Wow. I would tell her, like, everything you feel inside you feel it for a reason and like go for it. Yeah.
Did you end up doing that?
Yeah, okay. I went for it. I'm a risk taker for sure.
Okay. Yeah, no, risk taking is like the number one skill set of big.
And I'm very optimistic as well.
And you have to
as a whole, yeah.
Because you can be a person who has the balls to jump off the porch or the cliff or whatever. But the first time you have that hole in your parachute that you just built while you were falling, a lot of people get pessimistic or can immediately get negative and forget about the faith that they had to even jump off the cliff in the first place.
Or like, what about the lessons you learn along the way? It's so important.
Yeah.
You learn so much. You grow you fail, you grow as a person.
Exactly.
It's just hand in hand for sure.
So what's something that you had to unlearn while getting to where you are in your business now?
I think emotions. I think I've learned there's no emotions in business, right? I think.
I mean, there are emotions, but I don't think
have to
there's
take
a
them
place
out of
for emotion.
Yeah, you have to take them out of the equation most of the time. So I feel like I've learned that, and I'm pretty good at it now. But now I feel like I have more employees, and I feel like I need a little bit more emotion. So it's
hard.
I luckily I do have a business partner that does balance me out. She's more in tune with our employees' emotions. That's
major, because having a partner where she can be the person who's more so like, I'll talk to the employees and play good cop. And you can play bad cop.
I'll play the bad cop for sure.
I'm definitely bad cop in my business.
Yeah.
I'm very direct. I'm an Aries, and I'm also extremely solution focused.
Okay,
so
we're compatible.
I'm so against like talking about how you feel. I'm like, but you didn't complete what you were supposed to complete.
Yes.
And it's like, we're on a championship team and you're over here talking about, well, I couldn't make the layup because my ankle hurt.
Immediately my mind goes somewhere else, and I'm like, but did you complete what you were supposed to do?
Yeah.
What was the result?
And it's like, we all came on this team agreeing that we wanted to win a championship. Like, that's what we're here for, right? And if you're not here for that, then why are you telling me about your feelings?
Right.
Or,
what do we need to do to get where we need to go?
But at the same time, we're dealing with humans. And if you want to get humans to execute at a high level, you got to understand psychology. You got to understand their feelings. And so for me, I look at it like not, I don't need to learn those things. It's more so, it's more effective for my time to have other people involved to where I can offset dealing with the feelings to them.
Okay.
And where I can pop up less and deal with them a little bit less, to where it's more so like you only need to communicate with me when it's more executive functioning things, because I'm going to fuck it up when it comes to talking to you. I'm going to eventually rub you the wrong way.
Yeah.
And it's never going to be intended to be that way.
No, you have the best intentions, and we all have the same goal.
Yeah.
But
wait, what's your sign?
I'm Sagittarius.
I don't know anything about Sagittarius.
Oh.
I'm
a fire sign. I'm optimistic. I'm blunt.
Okay.
I'm very impulsive.
That's like similar stuff to like Aries.
Yeah, that's why I said like we're very similar. Yeah.
Okay. Burn the world down. Okay.
Pretty much.
So what's next for you right now? I mean, we kind of talked about some of the stuff, but like what is like the next 3-4 years for your business look like?
Yeah, for business, it's fine since I need to find a new space in 2 years. It's going to be 10 years. In my head, it's like, okay, this is where I'm going to stay for a long time. I'm going to find my dream space, and I'm going to expand as much as I can in that space. That's kind of like where my mindset is, and how do I get there? So I'm kind of planning that right now in my head. I think it's going to take a little bit of rebranding, just stuff like that. And then like personally, financially, I want to invest in like more properties.
I also think, like we've talked about, that you absolutely need to focus on
that too.
Doing a lot more of this.
Yeah.
And pushing a lot more of this.
Yeah.
Can you zoom in? Do the camera zoom in on this stuff?
Yes, that right there.
The Lux Brow.
Mm-hmm. The gel.
Can't see it great, but like this is the gel.
Yep.
You have other products, but like this will be able to retire you.
No, I know.
And if you get your podcast game going and your content game going, I mean, like I've told you so many times, I think you got the story and the business and the personality to take this on and go, and just being authentic.
Yeah.
We talked about some other stuff that I'll let you get into on your own eventually, but all those things are great stories that other women can relate to and will feel like a cult calling towards you for being able to share that shit.
Yeah, no, I agree.
So,
like you said, like you can get paid just for existing, and it's just like a light bulb in my head.
I want to get paid just for existing.
Yeah, and I think it would help people, so it would like
it's value
pertain to my calling. Yeah, it would. I'd
if
feel
your
fulfilled.
existing brings value to other people, then you should get paid for it.
Yes, I should get paid for it 100%.
So yeah, I'm all down for that. So okay, next question. My thing just got so really want to jump into the where are we at? Okay, so do you have any questions for me before I get into these next things? 'Cause this is towards the fourth quarter of the
Okay,
interview.
well, I wanted to know like how you balance like dating, yourself, like your life. Okay, do you ever want to get married? What does that look
I
like?
definitely want to get married. I want to have 3 or 4 children.
What does it look like in your business too, though?
Yeah, so I'll tell you what my vision is, because I've always known exactly what I wanted since I was like 10. Like I knew I wanted to make a lot of money. I wanted to travel the world. I wanted to help a lot of people, and I wanted to leave, like, have a family and leave a legacy for them.
Okay.
So that was clear. How I was going to do it at first, thought it was going to be through basketball. Like I played basketball all the way from high school to college.
Okay.
I went to Abilene Christian University in Texas, and like ended up leaving school early and jumping straight into entrepreneurship. Once I realized, okay, I feel like the highest level I'll probably play is like maybe overseas, and they make around 6 figures. So I'm just going to jump straight into running a business, which I worked in that company for 5 years. And then I was in a different vehicle, same destination. And now I'm doing JetQuest, which is my company fully, but same vision and destination, just even bigger now. As far as like balance, I don't think there's any balance in it. You know, I have the same goal and vision and attraction of like continue to work on myself. You attract who you are. You know, if you're the highest version of yourself, you're going to attract the type of person that you want, type of deal, and be as fully accountable as you could be. But I think for real, like for me, I do need a full year of just fully being not thinking about it. Like just, and that might be the moment that brings me that person. But I feel like I've faulted every time I've said that and made an exception. So it might just take that, you know, and who knows, but I'm open to it. I'm not necessarily focused on it. I have a very clear vision of what I have to do this year to get ahead for the next phases of JetQuest. But I think, like I said, dating, if you're going to do it while running a business, you have to have clear non-negotiables, very clear, you know, things that you want. Boundaries and all of, like, you just have to have clarity on what you're looking for. You don't go car shopping and be like, I just need a car. Like, no, like I want a 2026 this with black window, not black windows, tinted windows, black seats, this kind of leather, this kind of engine. Like you should have clarity and detail and know what kind of interest you're trying to pay, all of that stuff, like all the details. I'm going to take a test drive, all of that. So if you're going into dating like that, that's even dumber. So yeah, I have very clear stuff. Like I actually have like notes in my phone on like my non-negotiables and then like preferences.
Yeah, okay.
So I have that stuff written down. Now I would tell you, every time I have started talking to somebody and made an exception on that, bad stuff happens.
No, you can't make the exception.
Exactly.
I know.
Exactly.
Do you find yourself dating like other like-minded people?
Yeah,
Because I feel like I've dated entrepreneurs only almost. Just because we share like a lot of the same like thoughts, mindset, we think the same.
The thing about men, we're very visual.
It's different.
Yeah, it's like you, and I have talked to entrepreneurs a lot for the most part. But also like we're very visual and being just really, really beautiful and a good person. I don't just fall for just good looking because everybody can be good looking nowadays, but like
thank God.
Just good looking and being a good person, that can definitely get me. But you learn over time, it's like, because like I said, I'm on a specific journey and I do need a partner, not a passenger, if I'm really going to accomplish what I'm trying to accomplish. So, you know, you mess around and find yourself 2-3 months in it and you realize, oh, this person is maybe not necessarily capable of doing certain parts of this journey or fulfilling certain parts of what's required to, you know, get us there as a whole or do their part. And they're just really a passenger. So it's like,
they're not really adding value to your life. You realize
they're adding value in some ways, but like I said, I'm a startup founder. Like that's a very different journey from just being, you know, a normal person with a job or somebody who just is gonna, you know, like I'm traveling once a month. I'm around the world. Like it's a lot. It's a lot. So it's got to be a very specific type of person. And yeah.
Have you dated an entrepreneur?
Yeah.
And it was successful or no? Like you liked it?
So the last person I dated was not necessarily an entrepreneur. They were a former entrepreneur who was rebuilding what they had built. So like they were kind of coming out of I'd say like a traumatic state of like rebuilding themselves, which
Okay, maybe
is not
that's the
necessarily a
best
good place
scenario.
to
Yeah.
build. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So great person, amazing person, beautiful person, loving person, kind, selfless, all of that. But when it comes to building the business and the part where I'm at, it triggered old shit that they had just went through.
Okay.
Because like building a company in like, I'm going from a 6-figure company to a 7 and 8-figure company. That is a tough transition that most people don't ever even get to.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was something
Well, congrats.
Thank you. You. But yeah, it was an interesting thing to see how that pulls certain things out of them where I'm like, okay, we have a tough patch. And I'm like, oh, well, all we have to do is this. But like for them, it was like a super critical thing that mentally shut them down per se. But I also had to look at how I, messed up on what I didn't communicate what the full, I guess, situation was going to look like.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So a lot of accountability that I had to see for myself, but also realizing like this is not necessarily a journey I think they could take.
Okay.
In where they're at in life right now. And has nothing to do with our compatibility or how good we were together. Still love the person. But just like if I'm looking at it from a logical standpoint of legacy first, that might not be the best co-pilot to my
I think it's like mindset, right? The mindset wasn't in the right spot.
And that's the thing about being somebody who wants to create generational wealth is like you have to think like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like other people kind of, I don't want to call it the luxury, but you have the luxury of just like really going based off how you feel. Oh, I really love this person. We feel good together.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you got to think about what is actually
what does my future look like? How is this looking?
If
dating?
I die, this person's raising my children.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Like thinking deeper, like what does my 300-year goal look like with this person as the foundation to what I'm building? So it's a lot. So yeah, it is tough. It takes a lot of clarity. I kind of talked about this yesterday on the podcast, but you got to have a clear picture. You got to have some non-negotiables, and you can't fold on them. That's the main thing. Anytime I have folded on them, it showed me why I shouldn't have folded on them.
Yeah.
And I was just like, but it's good because, like you said, you got to learn. And so I was like,
but we are human.
Yeah, we're human.
It's okay.
Sure.
We can fold here and there. We have emotions.
See, that's why I wrote that down. Right. That's why I wrote that down. So
exactly.
Can't even be mad. I'm just like, that was
blame
on
yourself.
me. That was on me.
Exactly.
And that's kind of like we was talking about in the car. Like you have like men who act like they hate women who act like they hate men.
Yeah.
It's like, it's literally just a lack of self-awareness and self-accountability.
Yeah, I loved that.
Like
definitely.
you dating somebody, you keep going through the same things. You're like, oh, all men. No, man.
No, it's just your type that you keep going for.
You're literally
just setting yourself up for failure.
Every time. You're picking the same dude with a different face. And Brody's over here picking the same body and face with a different personality, right?
Exactly.
Or same personality, same body and face, but like he's not paying attention to the fact that this person's habits or what they like or what they all that stuff.
We're not aware that we are choosing the same person over and over again.
Exactly. So it's just like, the whole dating thing on social media, I definitely try to stay away from what social media explains dating as, and I try to stay away from that and just focus on what I know that I need to do what I'm trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
And am I the best person possible to date somebody too?
Mm-hmm. As far as exactly. Yeah, you want to be your best self.
I feel like if I do that, I'm doing 90% of the work, working on me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, 90%. Okay. Let's do some rapid fire real quick.
Sure.
What's your top 3 movies all time?
I hate these questions.
This is great. This tells us if you have good taste or not.
I don't. So, first of all, I don't
Moulin Rouge with Christina Aguilera.
I don't even watch TV.
Really?
But I do have movies, I guess, that I like.
Okay.
Okay, I love John Wick.
Okay. Violence.
All of them. Love it.
All right, Mom.
I don't know. It's just like my top movie. I don't even know what else movies I really like.
So just the trilogy of John Wick. Do you like Star Wars, The Godfather?
I like Bronx Tale. That's a good one.
It's a classic.
Classic. I like classic movies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what movie I loved? The Butterfly Effect with Ashton Kutcher.
I don't think I ever saw that one.
was a dark movie, but it was good.
Yeah. So you
Yeah.
like violence and
Darkness.
gangster shit.
I definitely do. Kind of describes my personality.
You said a Bronx Tale, John Wick, and the Butterfly Effect. It was a dark movie. How was it dark? What was it about?
Like mental health and stuff.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm not gonna go deeper on that.
Yeah, we're not.
So, what's your top 3 music artists of all time?
Ugh. You know, it just depends on my vibes. Let's see. Okay, I love Kanye.
All right.
Okay.
Chi-Town.
Yep. Have to shout out Kanye. Recently I've loved Rufus Du Sol. I love their music.
Never heard of that.
It's so good. Like played in the morning and your day is just
Like,
gonna be
really
great.
Positive pop.
Yeah,
top.
you're ready.
Okay.
And right now, I love Daniel Caesar. Is that his name?
I
That's
think
how
I
you
heard of
say
that
it?
either.
He has like the best songs.
What's one of his songs?
Best Part is like my favorite song.
It's called Sing It.
Nope.
Almost got her. Okay. So if you could have one superpower, what would it be? And why?
To be invisible.
Why?
Because I want to spy on people. I'm nosy.
You want to rob banks?
Oh, that too. No.
Okay.
You
Don't
can do
lie.
so much.
You could do anything being
You do
invisible.
so much.
What was that movie where the dude was invisible?
The Invisible Man. That's a good movie, actually.
He
I
was
actually
using
like
his
that
invisible
one.
powers for pure evil.
Evil.
Yeah,
I watched that movie a lot. That's a bad movie.
People were fucking with him. He was like, bet.
Yep.
Disappearing.
Doing some weird stuff.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's jump into some finalized questions. So like, what does legacy mean for you?
Okay, so I have thought about this briefly, but right now I think legacy is I want to raise hardworking, responsible gentlemen. Really.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I really focus on that at home. I just want my boys to be very independent. I want them to be gentlemen. I just want them to be like good people. That's my legacy.
So tapping into that really quick, because as a single mother, like, do you put them, like, are they in sports?
Yeah, they're in
Okay.
sports. They're also really, really smart too. Like they're both in honors. They're amazing.
And they're still like,
They do chores. I have them do chores. I mean, these are all things that you have to actively teach your kids over and over every single day. So I make sure that I do. And manners, we're big on manners. I'm a really cool mom, okay? But I'm strict.
We joked yesterday. I was like, you got to use violence as the little kids.
And I was like, I'm violent. No, not
Hey.
physically, but they're scared of me for sure. I have to be mom and dad a lot,
Yeah. Are you and your ex co-parent well, you think?
Decent. We, strictly just kids, like whatever has to do with the boys, we'll discuss, and that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we share the same values? Probably not, but they're with me like 90% of the time. So
Okay.
I like to like really teach them good morals.
What sports are they playing?
They've done it all. Right now, like basketball, soccer is like the
Okay.
big two right now. I have to take them to the courts later.
Okay. What, are y'all going to Lifetime or?
Yeah, they like to go to Lifetime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like,
We have
I
to
wanna-
like fight for those courts, man.
the freaking old people who want to play pickleball. That used to be my biggest pet
Yes.
peeve when I used to go to YMCA as a kid. And you
huge.
get there and they're like, oh, basketball shut down for the day.
Yeah,
Like grandma
luckily they
playing
do
pickleball.
text us if it's shut down. But
Really?
they're all the older kids playing, and my kids, I gotta be like, get in there, like go get the court.
And play the pickleball? Oh my goodness.
No, the basketball court.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because your kids are 13 and what?
10.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not playing.
They're not doing pickleball, no.
No, I'm talking about they're not getting on the court. Yeah. if
Oh,
all
I
the
know.
kids
If
are
there's
there-
like teens.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, but their
so-
mom's there, so they're getting on the
so
court.
Yo, and luckily you're cute because otherwise it'd be like, yo, get you and your kids out of here. Like,
Yeah, no,
what?
they're letting me get my kids on there.
Okay. Bet. Okay, that makes sense. All right, so where can people find you on social media, support you in your business, all of that?
Okay, my personal page, Amanda Ibarra with 3 R's.
Okay.
But my business page, most importantly, is Luxe Brows and Beauty, where you can find the studio, products, trainings, everything brows.
Here in Chicago,
Yep,
Illinois.
here in Chicago.
Does anybody ever say that? Chicago, Illinois? Do y'all ever actually say
No.
that? No.
I feel like we're not Illinois. We're just
This is
Shy
definitely
City.
Illinois. I looked it up earlier just to make sure.
we're like, wait, what?
Okay. So I really appreciate you coming. I wanted to definitely tap in with some people that I know who are doing things and having some success in their businesses here in Chicago while I was out here. And I feel like this was a dope episode. You feel like you have any last things that you want to say that you didn't get a chance to talk about, or any questions you want to ask me?
No, I want to thank you for inviting me to do this and pushing me always to step out of my comfort zone. I feel like it really makes me grow as like a business owner and a woman in general. So it's great, you know.
Expect to see you back here with Tom soon.
I'll be here with Tom next month, maybe.
Let's get it.
No, you know what I wanted to say or get across is just like anybody who, I don't know, anybody really. I just want to say like you can do it all, especially as a woman. I believe like you can be the best mom, the best wife, business owner, daughter, like parent. Like I just feel like people need to know like you can do it all and it doesn't have to be perfect, and just do it.
Yeah, that's actually what I was just about to say. If you had one message to leave with everybody, but I guess
that would be it.
That was it.
You know, I call myself Superwoman, and people do too. But it's just something that motivates me. It's just to make sure I always believe like you can.
Self-affirmation.
Yeah, like you can do it all.
Mm-hmm.
You can do whatever you want, and you can do it all well. Actually.
You know, I listened to this song that DJ Khaled made. It's like, you can have it all. I can have it all.
Okay, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, with like Bryson Tiller and Meek Mill. It's like the go-to gym
you can do it all. You can have it all. It's possible.
Shout out Meek Mill, man. When you come on that verse.
What does he say? Go ahead.
He goes, do you know the feeling of success when you young and you black and you stressed, but you blessed, and you got to wake up every single morning, do your best. And when you get your cake up, they gonna try you on the neck. I'm not gonna say the rest, but like, man, when you said that shit,
I love Meek Mill
in the gym. I'll be like, ah.
Yeah, Meek Mill at the gym is it.
Oh man, he be having me on 10, man. Shout out Meek. Whenever Meek is going through shit in life, he spits the best rap. When he's doing too good, he gets comfortable and starts going on Twitter and doing other stuff, man. But like, bro, Meek is one of the GOATs. I did want to say one last thing. I feel like this was a great episode. This should be a reminder to everybody that, you know, you can build, still be present, stay disciplined, and still enjoy life, you know, whether you're a business owner, mother, or both, and still just find time to, you know, like, it seems like you have a great balance of still finding time for yourself. You literally go to the gym every day.
Every day.
You don't make excuses for it.
Every day I send my kids off to school. Every day I go to the gym. Every day I go to work. I show up as my best self.
Every mom I know who makes excuses, well, you know I'm a mom and a full...
Yeah, no.
You're making
There's no excuses.
Yes.
I used to wake up so early and work out. There's no excuse.
Man, I'm not going to get into it.
Yeah,
I'll let you say it.
Yeah.
You said it. I'm just here supporting it.
Don't be lazy.
Yes, get to it. So make sure y'all follow her, support her business. If you're in Chicago, definitely come tap in and see the studio. And make sure you guys also tap in with JetQuest. We have 9 trips this year that are going to be amazing all around the world. The website is jetquest.net. And follow the JetLounge podcast, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, all JetLounge podcasts. This has been episode number 14 with Miss Amanda Ibarra. We will see you guys on episode 15. Peace.